Bro, that's exactly what I'm trying to convey in this music, because I feel like now I'm on my rap shit. I feel like I'm giving a real account of all of the stuff that I've been through, because there was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that people really don't know about, bro. You know what I mean?
Our sponsors, for the perspective, Fireway Pizza are offering you guys 20% off using our discount code AD20. Use it today, man. Save money, be patterned. We got you. AD20, Fireway Pizza.
I want to say good afternoon to arguably one of the best rappers in the UK.
You're just starting heavy like that, yeah.
I have to start like that, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
But I'm gonna shadow a guess, like, you generally believe you're one of the best, right?
Yeah, I do.
Like, and that's that.
But I think you should, though. I think everyone should.
See now, but
I believe I am, man.
no, because some people don't. Some people just say it because it's in hip hop, you should just think you're the best, without actually being skilled. And I think, like I said, when I've listened, like, bro, I've been listening to you guys for years, and I remember there was a time when it's like, I can't remember what moment it clicked to people, and they're like, nah, he can rap. I can't remember the moment, but I know there was a time where people, I feel, and maybe some of them wasn't fully rating it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start from that point, yeah. Just on the whole competitive thing of rap, yeah. When did you feel that people started taking you in as a rapper, though?
Do you know what? Probably, like, as in, like, the wider masses, I would say. Like, everyone within my circle or that's been around me from younger, they've always kind of known that I can rap. But in terms of, like, the wider masses, I'd probably say, this is just a wild guess, but I'd probably say maybe around when we did Round Here with Scraps. Definitely when I did that song with Nina, with Nines. After that, I feel like people kind of thought, okay, he can rap. But yeah, I'd probably say then, unless my memory fails me, I'd say that, yeah.
Before then, what do they think you were then?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, like, just the guy with the deep voice, I guess, innit? Like, just that guy, innit? The light-skinned one with the deep voice, innit? which is cool, innit? I guess for me, I also feel like to be called a top-tier rapper, you have to provide people with something to prove that you are, innit? Like, as in, I feel like familiarity breeds the success of that, you know what I mean? So if I've only ever put out one single of me that's just actually rapping, how can I say I'm the hardest, innit? So that's why I say in my songs, that one of my songs that give me I'm the hardest, like they don't even know it yet, kind of thing, because I understand that it's hard to back someone without proof. So it's for me to give the proof and the evidence, innit? So that's what I'm on now, innit, basically, yeah.
Yeah, I think it makes it, because I was thinking, even like some of my favourite songs, even with Western, like one of my favourite tunes with Western is it Got Love, yeah? I think that. I don't know if that was that. It was released, but was it?
It was like I'm sure it was like
It's like a B.
It was like a B-side. It was like a B-side. Yeah. That was a B-side, because I'm sure it was still around the time Into was doing his thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did that and, like, shot the video in Bush, and just was a bit more like run and gun kind of vibe. But yeah.
Now that one was that tune, like, bro. To me, it's timeless, bro. And it's like but then I remember, and this is what I'm trying to remember now, like, listening to the music. Like, I don't think all the time you was able to get off your raps. Do you get me?
Yeah, definitely not. I agree with you for sure. Like that for me, I tell people, when you're a team player, it's about the benefit of the team at the end of the day, innit? If we're trying to win the game, then I'm gonna do what I need to do. And it's hard to express your life in 16 bars or 12 bars, especially if there's a subject matter that you're trying to stick within the railings of. So I feel like I've always just kind of played my position and done what I thought was best for the song, innit? And yeah, so that's why now when I'm able to, like, jump in the booth and do my proper thing, it just feels a bit more freeing now, you know what I mean? There's a deeper message in it. So yeah.
I think now that's why people probably weren't rating it, because they probably just thought it's the voice and the bars are very...
Bro, even when I listen back to it, I don't rate like, a lot of it, bro. I don't, like, even Got Love. See, when I'm actually thinking back to my verse, I'm like, nah, bro. Like, it was like I was almost trying to find the balance between being catchy but putting bars in there. You know, sometimes in them kind of songs you can be a bit too wordy. You know what I mean? Like, you can put a bit too much words, or the punchline might be a dope rap punchline, but in that kind of song it's going over people's heads, or it's just not really the vibe in it for someone to sing along to. So I feel like at that time I was still trying to refine the craft to figure out that balance. So yeah.
Because you in that one, you're trying to do the melody thing.
Yeah. I'm still doing bars, but it's like like it's bars, but like wavy. But yeah, I'm not the fondest of them old school songs.
So bro, so people don't know we're in West London, right? So that you're originally from that Shepherd's Bush.
No, I'm originally from Harrow Road. So.
Harrow Road, is that?
Yeah.
Is
Mozart.
Oh, Mozart.
Yeah, I'm from Mozart.
Okay, Mozart. Okay, let me get that clear. So you're originally from Mozart, right? Right. And I always ask people like, what's actually some of my friends when I was in secondary school, they were older than me, but they were from Mozart. Is it Mozart Estate?
Yeah, Mozart Estate.
Cool. But what was that like for you growing up there at Mozart?
The era I grew up in was a different time, man. It was a different kind of time. Obviously, every area, you know how it goes, the same old kind of shenanigans or whatever. But I feel like the interesting thing about my era was like a lot of the areas that's beefing now. At the time, we was friends, or like we used to hang around or go to festivals in that area, or you know what I mean. So a lot of my actual closest friends are from the other side, like as in Grove, or you know what I mean. Like, but it's my generation and up. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? The olders, even I didn't have olders, but you know the older generation. It's like we'll be on Portobello, or you know what I mean. Like it's like West London. And I feel like obviously now it's a little bit more disjointed, but yeah, man. Every normal goings on, man. Not to glamorize it or nothing like that. That's not really the vibe, but it's just normal street.
What was it though? Was it like, were you trying to rap from them early times? Was it like football, or was it like?
Yeah. So until I actually started moving in music, I didn't realize how influential it was in my life, how much of a big part of my life it was. Originally, like I was rapping in primary school, like you know what I mean? Yeah, but proper like meaty raps, not good raps, but like trying to like put little words together. Same in secondary school when I first started, I'm like putting swearing just to try to fill up the bars because it's not the right syncopation that I want. Like so I'm just chatting beer and shit. Yeah, so originally when I first grew up though, football was that's my first love. Hey man, you can ask around, man. You can ask around about me. And it's documented as well, in fact. But yeah, that was my first love. That was always my first love. So for me, I feel like I've lived a few different lifetimes, bro. It's quite interesting still, my journey. Yeah.
So when does the whole link up with the other boys happen then?
It was around the time. So when I first bucked up with them lot, it was weird. So I used to hang around with Akel's oldest brother. His older brother, and then Akel was in jail these times, and then also I used to hear about A-Star, whatever. Then when he came out, rightfully so, we bucked up. Obviously built a rapport. Then Hailey and Akel are cousins, so eventually them paths crossed, and Hailey asked me to jump on a song. He had I can't remember who it was with. It's on YouTube somewhere. He'll probably hate me for saying this because he's rapping in it as well. But he asked me to jump on that song. Then Akel asked me to jump on one of his songs that he had for his tape at the time. So like I was known for rapping, and it was always like I always did it, but it was something I never took seriously. So anyway, did those two, and then my friend had a studio, Jukebox Studios, which a lot of people do like podcasts and all that now. Savage Dan, if anyone knows who that is. He just opened up the first jukebox, and I was like, yo, come, let's link up, just go studio, vibe it out, whatever. And then first song that we made was Into, like literally went studio. Yeah, literally went studio. I know the man them from around the way and all that, was chilled and but in terms of actually jumping on a song with all three of us there, it was Into. Like I made songs with Act separately, Hailey separately, but then when we all, and them two separately, and then when we all come together.
Bro, so like, but if you're rapping as a soloist, like how far was it working them times though? Because I'm thinking like, rappers would be like,
do you know what? There was one freestyle that for me felt like there was a shift in pace, and it was a warm-up session on SBTV. And that at the time, I think it got like I don't know if it was like 100K or 80K in a day or something, or I don't, maybe not a day, a week or a month or something. I can't remember what it was, but I just remember thinking, yo, this is like a shift in pace. So big up SB, Jamal, rest in peace. But yeah, that was probably the first shift in music where I thought, okay, right, maybe I could do something here still. And big up Morgan as well for lining that up, because he was managing me. He was managing me at the time. So yeah. So.
But I'm thinking that typically rappers are just thinking they're soloists. You get me? Like, so I'm thinking that, I won't say humble. That's the wrong way of putting it. But if something's shifting over there, then why go into a group? Like, what made you think this actually should be something for you, though?
I guess it's just I don't know, bro. It's just the course of events that took place, bro. It's just at the time when the song first came out, it was saying all of our names individually, but I got a long name, Akel Charles. You know, it's just like that's a whole sentence in itself before we even got to the name of the song. Like, so we just come up with the idea. Right, should we put a name on this kind of thing? And like I said, it's a brotherhood anyway. At the time, everyone had their poster boy or they got their poster boy, the north, the south, the east, whatever. In terms of west, we didn't feel like there was any poster boy, so we were saying like it's the west's turn. So that's what that stands for, and that's why the vowels have gone on there.
So you recorded that at Jukebox with Savage. So yeah, walk me through that session, and that's like what? That's a long time. If you can remember it.
Bro, my memory is terrible, boy. The man will tell you, but what I can recall is we linked up, just caught a vibe, drinks flowing or whatever. Highly laid. Nah, I think Aki went first. Aki did the chorus. Did his first verse. Then I think Highly did the chorus. And I remember I chipped out during the session. I went to go do some whatever on it, yeah. And I half weren't gonna come back, yeah, because I was I think Aki hit me up and was like, bro, like, where are you, bro? Like, man, bro, like, listen to this or something like that. I can't remember fully. But anyway, long story short, I'm glad I come back because it's the best decision I ever made still. So then, did the verse. And then, yeah, bro, I can't really remember, bro. I can't remember. It's more of a feeling, isn't it? Yeah, it's like nearly a decade ago, bro. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because your memory may not be the best, yeah. Do you remember roughly how long from when the song was recorded to... First of all, before we go into that part, the whole way that people got to hear the music, like the snippet, like, do you know whose idea it was, or?
Nah, I can say pretty sure that Progression would have had some sort of involvement in that. I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure he would have had some sort of involvement in that situation there. But yeah, I don't really remember, bro. I can't even lie to you. I really don't remember. No.
But I think a lot of people, like, kind of from our generation, bro, is like, that's the first time that a song went viral off of just a song that then had a major label scoop it up. When the song was going off, because like you're saying, like, actually walk us through like how it was, the ideas, like, you know, like how you sent it to girls to start doing their little clips with the song. So like, walk us through that part there.
From what I can remember, I'm gonna try to remember. I remember Aki sent the song to DJ Target because they got a relationship, and he was just like, yo, check out this song. And I think he sent a couple others that we had made or something, whatever. And I believe DJ Target was like, yo, this one, and I'm gonna run it on my radio station. So then he did that, and then it kind of just from that's the first I remember it, like, beginning. Prior to that, I don't remember if that was before we shot the video. I think it might have been before we shot the video. I can't remember, but because we did 2 videos. There was the original one, and then there was the label one. Yeah. The actual energy of the first real one, that's unmatched, because you know certain days just go down in history and you don't realize how, like, pivotal that this moment is in your life. But yeah, I remember that day vividly, because obviously I'm kind of away from the loud stuff in terms of, like, I don't know, man. I've never thrown a birthday party or nothing like this. Like, I don't do that. I'm just out of the way, innit? I just keep it. Even this right now, bro, it's just, I feel mad, bro. But
wait, before, why is that though?
I don't know. I appreciate my domain, innit? I appreciate my privacy, and as a true artist, I believe that it's important, man. You know what I mean? Your space to create, to have solace, to sit with yourself. You know what I mean? I feel like everyone can't be in all your business, innit? And I've especially coming from where I come from, it's that paranoia is different, bro. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, bro, just for peace of mind's sake, I've always kind of just stayed out of the way. But I also understand that that's a gift and a curse, because if you don't tell people that you got some music or whatever, like, how are you gonna know? You know what I mean? How can they know? So, yeah.
So that's the first. Is that the first video you done? Like,
yeah.
So like, are you introverted or are you introvert, or you just like your own space? Because there's a lot of people in that video, you know.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro. Like, I'm like a walking paradox, bro. Like, I'm a walking paradox. Like, I'm an introvert, I'm an extrovert. I'm whatever the vibe is that I need to be at the time, innit? Like, I don't know. It's just whatever version of myself I need to present myself at the time, I do. And I feel like growing up in West London has contributed to that massively, because of the different types of people you come across. You know what I mean? You have to be able to code switch. And just my journey in life in general, like, I feel like I've had to be in so many different rooms that I'm able to do that. You know what I mean? From a young age as well. You know what I mean?
When you say different rooms from a young age,
yeah.
What,
just obviously.
You can refer if you, because the context.
Like, of course, growing up in West London, you have rich friends, you got poor friends. You walk down one road, it's a council estate. You turn the corner, it's £1 million house or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Also, my dad is an actor. You know what I'm saying? So I got to experience certain things like red carpets and stuff like that at a younger age. So like, even down to all of this fame and stuff, to me, it doesn't have the same like the enticement of it. Like, for me, because I've seen both sides. I've seen how dark it can get. You know what I mean? Like, it's not all pretty, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes peace is the most priceless thing over everything. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that's contributed to the way that I think sometimes. It can be a hindrance, but.
I get it, because you've seen it before you even got into it.
Yeah. It's like, bro, but at the same time, it's like that self-preservation is also like a hindrance to your elevation. You know what I mean? So that's something that I think is important for people to address. You know what I mean? Because it's good to keep yourself to yourself, but at the same time, don't do it at the detriment to your evolution.
Yo, even though we're talking into, let me let you finish the story about the video shoot, and I'll pick up on something. Like, so, like, run us through the day. So you're there, a lot of people.
Yeah, so what I was saying is, I wasn't even expecting no one to come. Because obviously, you know, black people, bro, you tell them a certain time, they're gonna pull up a couple hours later or whatever, innit? And I remember, I think we might have said like 1 o'clock or something for everyone to pull up. And it got to like 1, and it was only a few people there, innit? And I'm just there going nuts. I'm like, fuck everyone, man, don't call my phone, niggas ain't my friends, all of this kind of shit. And then slowly but surely, lo and behold, everyone started coming. And then it was just one of them, it was one of them magical moments, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna go back to the other part, bro, because I'm deep in that, bro, I'm similar, bro. Like, I don't put my face on the internet, because I've always been...
Yeah, no, I clock that.
You get what I'm saying, bro? So I hear what you're saying, but at certain times it doesn't work well for the brand, because people are like, but if you did this, but I'm like, bro, I just like to be able to just go my own way and not be triggered by ignorance, bro. Because you know how you can react to certain things. So you say, if that's my personality, preservation of self becomes more of a big thing. So I'm just deep, and I'm thinking, just popped in my head. But then going into a group, bro, do you get me?
I'm a walking paradox, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a walking paradox, bro. But
because that I'm thinking like everything's going off, innit? So then, like, after that part, after you've like done the code switching from being an artist, then what's going on when the cameras are off though? Like,
Bro, that's exactly what I'm trying to convey in this music, because I feel like now I'm on my rap shit. I feel like I'm giving a real account of all of the stuff that I've been through, because there was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that people really don't know about, bro. You know what I mean?
I got that from the music.
That really don't know about, bro. But yeah. So for me, it's just like it's like a breath of fresh air, being able to just be like, yo, this is the real. You know what I mean? Because people don't really know, innit? You know what I mean? And rightfully so. It's cool, innit? People don't know, but I got to speak my truth. You know what I mean?
Bro, when I listen to the music, the first thing I said, I was like, what was going on when he was signed? Because these things are sounding like they're either current or things that is kind of like, it's a scar, but it's still there. So I'm thinking, Rob, I'm doing the timeline, so this ain't like, this had to be like cross-pollinating when man was signed, but the music never spoke to that.
Yeah. This is another thing what I say, and people don't realize, it's easy to be angry, bro. It's easy to be like, you know what I'm saying? We can do that, but try have a smile on your face and still be with that inside of you, bro. That's not an easy thing to do, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's, yeah, bro, it's difficult, you get me? Because we live real lives, bro. We come from a real place. There was real things going on. As some people know it, not to glamorize anything, not to glorify anything like that, because that's not the verb. But yeah, bro, you got that, you got life, you got family, you know what I mean? You got responsibilities. So when things are going left and you got hardship or whatever, you still are that guy, and you're famous. You're still having to pattern up. You still got to make sure everyone's good, or you know what I mean. And that's a lot of pressure, bro. You know what I mean? That's a lot of pressure, bro. Because not only do you have to do that, you got eyes on you as well, and they think that you're a certain type of way already. So it's just like juggling all of these different perspectives and situations, and yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah.
So bro, I remember that. So you guys get signed, yeah. The deal happens, and I think the common thing that happens to a lot of people is you sign a deal, and everyone thinks, well, not everyone, most people think, "Right, man's gone in it." Like, brother, like they think he's got unlimited money. He's got unlimited money, and when I'm deep in it, there's three of you. Do you get me? And them times when you got signed, the industry weren't what it is. Like at the heyday, so I'm not even gonna go into numbers, but I can just presume it was like this was an opportunity to kickstart something else. Do you get me? For you though, bro, because like I'm gonna presume, bro, like music income, and it's not a monthly thing.
Bro, you remember COVID, bro? There's no shows, bro. Like for a couple of years, no shows. Like I feel like we'd just gone independent at that time, which was a blessing in disguise, because I can't speak for everyone, and I don't know everyone's situation, but from my understanding and my perspective, to be signed to a major at a time like that, you gotta know what's going on, bro, and hopefully you've situationed yourself in a position to make things work, innit? But it was testing times, bro, and especially at a time where I'm trying to transition, innit, bro? Like prior to the music stuff, like even just before we got signed, I'm saying to the man, and I'm like, bro, you sure this thing's gonna work? Like, you sure? I didn't even think that there was any money in music, bro. I never did money for the music for the money, ever. And I feel like that has a contributing factor to how I view the art form. And
well, you're a purist, innit?
100%.
Yeah. You know, it is, because I think like when people sign any deals, like what I talk about with COVID, a lot of men realized the only money they was getting was PRS. They clocked, bro. Like, and a lot of people were just like, shit, wait, what? There's no access to money, there's no shows. It was techie for a lot of people, bro. And I said to some of my friends in the industry and the whole artists, I said, bro, this is a snapshot of what your career is gonna be like if you ain't got your own thing moving. 100%, bro. Because you're just like, your hands in, it's like, wait, so the label ain't gonna give me, I can't get an advance, I can't do this, no shows. It was tough for a lot of people, bro. But I'm looking at it like, with Into happening, and then when you got your deal, yeah, did you think at the time it was enough for you to think, you know, this this can justify a career, or do you think, right, like?
Yeah. Well, it was still life changing, isn't it? Like, it was still life changing, but it wasn't how it is now. You know what I mean? Like, we was at the time. You have to remember, there was the mainstream, and then there was the underground. Now the underground is the mainstream. You know what I mean? There was no blog pages when we first come out.
Yeah, there's nothing to support the movement.
Nothing like that.
Only the SPs, GRM link ups. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So then after that, so Into comes out, does well. Do you straight after you sign the deal? Do you move off end? Do you get out of the way? Like,
I'm an out of the way kind of guy from Wade. Like, I cut through. Like, I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm everywhere, innit? Like, niggas don't know where I am, innit? I move about, innit? But yeah, I'm a cool nigga, man. I just like to just cut through and just vibe, man. Keep my head down and just don't trouble me. I don't trouble you. And just live and let live.
Bro, this may sound controversial, and I don't mean as a draw out, but were you happy with the music? Were you happy creating in the group if you still had other things you wanted to express? Because there may have been times you probably wanted to go studio rap your own thing. But
it's an interesting one because I've always expressed that I wanted to rap or I had a deeper message, but that's for me to stand on business and do it. So I never wholeheartedly stood behind what I was saying. Like, I'll do a little freestyle here, or I'll put a little something on link up, or I'll do a little, but never stand on it and be like, yo, this is me. And that's a scary thing to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men that are talented, bro, they let the fear freeze them up just because they don't want to, they want to be able to at least say, I reckon I could have done the thing, or you know what I mean? Because when you actually step out into it, there's no hiding, bro. It's either working or it's not. But I think it got to a point, especially after, like, from 2020 when I first started making this music, like properly, this kind of chapter. I just thought it was imperative to speak my truth because the world's changing, bro. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people are waking up. I think there's a paradigm shift going on, innit? And I feel like the message that I have to get across is a lot of people need to hear it, you know what I mean? And yeah, if you rock with it, I appreciate it and we'll connect, but if not, equally, I respect that and you stay over there. Yeah.
2020, so...
Yeah, so, long time.
Wait, so based on what I've heard, some of the records, like, not how dated are they, but how long?
Old, bro. Like, I started making that music in 2020. So the questions that I'm asking, like, in Who Am I, where I'm just like, going through it, innit? You get me? Because I'm having time to actually really sit down with myself and ask these real questions, innit? So it's funny because even now, mentally, and life in general, I'm in a completely different place, innit? Like, I'm not even there no more. But I also know how important it is to lay that origin story for people to understand the growth of where I'm taking it. You know what I mean? Because how I was feeling at the time, I want to speak to the person that's in that place right now, whatever. And I don't want to just be like, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the fine line you have to walk as a man, because you have to stand on something as a man. You have to. What it is that you stand for is what defines you as a man for me. So being a man of principle, that's what it is. But obviously what you're hearing is the fire, bro, that's in me, innit? And I'm just expressing. And also the title of the tape, the project is called In Hell. In Hell, innit? It's like, in hell, you know what I mean? That part of it is the uncertainty, the rugged, rough around the edges side of things, innit? You know what I'm saying? And even down to people suffering from anxiety and stuff like that, it comes from not breathing. You know what I'm saying? You tense up, you're holding your breath in, you're tight, you're in hell. You're in hell. You know what I'm saying? And the job is to exhale and release all that and be more certain and more sure of what's going on.
So this part is conceptual then. When you were making it, did you know it was going to be conceptual because you was really going through it then?
Yeah, nah. I wasn't. I didn't have the plan, and that's why I genuinely believe, bro, I think it's all connected, bro. Like in life, that's my thing in it. When I say IAC, if anyone sees me saying IAC or it's all connected, recordings or whatever it is, I believe everything is all connected, bro. Like, it's funny how serendipity works and just things fall into place. I feel like, just to go off topic a little bit, I feel like if we had the same confidence in the future that we do in the past, we'd feel a bit more solace. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look back in retrospect, 2020 vision is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, right, I went through all that madness. I didn't think I was gonna make it to see the next day. I got there, that led to this opportunity. Cool, I'm here, I'm blessed. But it's never not been that. It's never not been that. So if we had that same faith, looking towards the future that we did to the past, I feel like it would help a lot, the mental.
But in the music, there was a lot of faith-based like concepts. So even as you were going through it, you're still referencing that thing. So I feel that part probably never left you, right? Or... No.
Like, well, in terms of like the spirituality side of it, yeah, bro. I think music's spiritual, bro, and that's why I'm so precious and protective of the art form. You know what I'm saying? I don't think. Let me not say that. Not that I don't think you should just be making any kind of music, because there's a lane for everybody in it. But for me, my lane, I think music's precious, bro. You're going somewhere that's not physical to find some words somewhere in the ether, bring them into your head and speak them through your voice and put them on a song, and then you're in the minds of X amount of people. Like, that's some spiritual shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it's important to be saying some shit, you know what I'm saying? But those with eyes see and those with ears hear, you know what I mean? Not everyone gets the message, but if you do, more time it's because you've been through some shit.
Bro, dude, it's a bit of a shift as well, bro. If you view music like that, but being in a machine, that is a machine.
It's a conflict.
Yeah, I was wondering that.
Yeah.
How do you deal, because these aren't new thinkings or thought processes. So when you're going over there, again, I'm projecting a bit. Is it like, cool, well, this is the monetary part. So playing my role is like, bro, I just take this money here and I do what I do with my personal life there.
A lot of people do that in life, bro, and they don't even realize they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? They're going and doing some stuff they don't want to do, or in a job they don't want to. No disrespect, we're all on our journey, innit? But you have a truth inside you know what I'm saying? And I think you gotta live that, bro. You get me? So it's definitely a conflict of interest. But to know who you are, first you must know who you are not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So no one's gonna get it figured out straight away. So yeah.
Were there any conflicts about like directions in terms of where they wanted the group to go and where?
Yeah, for sure. No malice. I have no malice in my heart towards nobody, or I don't have no hard feelings, because business is business at the end of the day.
To them.
And to me, business is business, isn't it? If I'm aware we're in a business agreement, then that's cool. If I think that we're family and it's something else, then you're crossing, then it's different. But business is business. But I just feel like at the time there wasn't anything like us. It was like a new era, a new situation. So I feel like a lot of things was trial and error. Some things worked, some things didn't work. But that's life. That's just part of life, isn't it?
When you try and actually, when people talk about artist development, the development part is actually developing the character, the understanding, what's required. That part's just gone out the window.
Bro, it's mad, bro. Like, we're in a crazy time right now, bro. Like, I don't even know where this shit's going, bro. I'll be honest with you, I really don't. But I think that part is super important, bro. I feel like, see, when people take the time to develop an artist or like believe in something, it's a risk, but life is a risk, bro. When that pays off, different, bro. It's different, man. It's different. But yeah, man, I feel like labels have a job to do, rightfully so, but they deal with statistics. They don't deal with the soul, you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of things can get lost in translation like that, you know what I mean? So, for instance, may not be music, but if there was a video that just got bare views, but because it was some fuckery or some strippiness, someone within one of them buildings in a suit's gonna be like, we need to put money behind this. But these times, you're doing it at a detriment to a bigger thing, culture in it, but that you're not really in it like that, you get me? You're not from where we're from, you're not having to deal with the repercussions of what you're actually injecting or promoting. So it's an interesting one, bro. That's why I said I don't know where, I'm interested to see where things are going, but I can only play my part. You know what I mean? I can only speak my truth and just try and create my little ecosystem of like-minded individuals that want to live that type of way. I'm not perfect, bro, and I believe in balance. I believe you need the dark for the light. I believe you need to have a little in you get me, in order to actually be a man. I don't think you could just be some goody two-shoes. I don't think that's how you're supposed to live. It's balance, bro. I'm pushing balance in it, in all aspects in it. What you do comes back to you, one way or another.
So doing it yourself now, standing on your own 2 feet, like no excuses. Is I won't say anxiety, but is there like
It's pressure, but maybe that's not even the right word.
expectations? I don't know. Do you need music to work? If that's even
Nah, I'm at a place now where I know that what's for me is for me. That's ordained by God, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've always felt like when I've moved out of faith, things tend to go well for you. You know what I mean? You kind of, when you follow the path of least resistance, but the right path, not just some stupidness. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I'm kind of at a point now, bro, where it's just such my truth that I don't care if the masses don't hear it, or I just need to get it out. It's what music's always been for me. Is like a diary. It's a release. It's an exhaling of what's within. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll figure it out, bro. Like I said, 2020 vision, everything's worked out to this point somehow. So I have the same faith, and if it ain't meant to be, then it ain't meant to be. But
is it difficult being a rapper? And what I mean by that is creating is one thing, livelihood from the art. I think it's becoming, there's a lot more opportunities, but the audience seems to be like.
Well, this is the thing, and I guess I've learned this over time. You don't need the world, bro. You just need the community, right? Just need a community. You know what I'm saying? You just need a community. Say you had 1,000 real supporters. They spend £100 with you each year. You do the maths, like.
Well, Nipsey showed us in it when he done.
This is what I'm trying to say, and like, bro, like it's not. You don't need everything, man. You don't need the whole world, bro. Just need what you need. You know what I'm saying? That for me, it's deeper than money, bro. This thing's deeper than money. Of course, you need money to live. You have to, innit? That's the confines that we live in, innit? You have to. But at the same time, you gotta have a bigger, deeper purpose, bro. And that's what I'm worried about. Everyone moving into a thing where they just lose the soul. You know what I mean? Like people just losing that spirit inside of them.
The way the world is, it's like the Truman Show. Do you remember the Truman Show? That's what I feel what it is. It's like, as much as, like, there's a part, I think you said it before, maybe I got it wrong, but there's a part about trying to be present in a moment. And now there's like no time to be present. You step somewhere, the phone goes out, and it erases what the actual feeling was in that time.
So, on that, yeah, you have to be still to find certain answers to the questions you're asking. When you sit with yourself, you have to have the attention span to find answers. The way people's attention span is in this day and age, bro, they're not finding no answers, bro, and they're just trying to fill each gap with this. I got to do this, run around, da, 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 da. Like, bro, see when you go somewhere nowadays, bro, everyone, if they're sitting on their own, they're on their phone. They can't just sit down and not do nothing. You look booky. You just look booky. If I go somewhere and I just sit down and I'm not doing nothing, I look booky. But why is that booky, bro? Like, it's a mad time, bro. It's a mad time that we're living in.
What have you, and I ask most artists this, but what have you learned being in the music industry?
Yeah, that's a broad question, boy.
Because I'm not talking about in life, because I think you already learned certain lessons prior to it. But I think being in the industry, it's a different.
I'd say what I've learned from the music industry is that there's no set blueprint. There's no set blueprint. What works for somebody else may not work for you, and you must live your truth. You may make mistakes. You may like fall down, but you just gotta get up, dust yourself off, and keep pushing. Cause there's a brighter day tomorrow, kid. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Yeah, just live your truth, bro. Yeah.
And then now, like, what do you see as your purpose in music?
Just spreading my message, bro, man. Whatever it is on that day, however I'm feeling. Yeah, bro. I just wanna. I don't know, man. Just make good music, and just meet great people, bro, and just elevate, bro. I just want a simple life, bro. I just wanna cut through, but do it real fly. That's me, bro.